Well, joining us now from Paris is Dane Waters, president and founder of the conservation organisation, the Elephant Project. Thanks very much for joining us on Al Jazeera. This decision has created a storm on social media, but as we just heard, those who are very pro-hunting say that it's only the hunting that puts money back into conservation and keeps the sort of numbers of these animals at the right level. What's your response to that?
Well, first of all, it's the most outrageous decision that has been made by the Trump administration. The reality is that the amount of revenue that is generated from these hunts is minuscule to the amount of money that these countries could generate by adopting what we call a humane economy, where a live elephant is of greater economic value to the country than a dead one. I mean, it's been proven time and time again that a live elephant is 76 times more beneficial economically to a country than a dead elephant. So what's happening is this is just an opportunity for these very wealthy hunters that supported the Trump presidency to basically get a payback, because there's no benefit to the elephants and there's no benefit to the people in those communities, and it's one of those, it just needs to be overturned. It really does.
How much of a backward step is it to the sort of image of hunting? It seemed to be with the ivory bans and really people moving towards banning this kind of behaviour and not thinking it's acceptable to hunt these amazing animals. How much does this make a difference to that success of that campaign?
Well, it's a serious issue because, as you just said, I mean, people have been taught and told that you must protect an elephant at all costs. So if the United States is now allowing and saying, hey, it's okay to hunt these endangered species, that sends a message not only in our country, but in Zambia and Zimbabwe that, hey, it's okay. If the American public thinks it's a good thing to do, then it must be a good thing to do. And so I think it's a tremendous step backwards into all the wonderful work that has been done by the conservation and elephant protection groups out there.
How afraid should we be about the elephant? It is on the endangered species, the African elephant. How much of a worry is that? How do the statistics and the numbers stack up?
Well, I mean, 2015 was the first year that the number of elephants killed they were higher than the number of elephants that were born. And so with that disparity that continues to happen, there's a rapid reduction in the number of elephants that are still living. And what's happening, what a lot of people don't think about, is that in these hunts, if they go after the bull elephants, and the bull elephants typically have more ivory, that's of greater impact to elephant herds than anything else. You could have, 3,000 female elephants, but if you've destroyed and killed all the male elephants, they can't procreate, which is why you're seeing a drastic decline in the number of elephants that are being born.
Dane Waters, thanks very much for joining us, and Al Jazeera, very good to get your thoughts.